She's like, rocks in the way again. Oh, too bad. Boo-hoo. Always things in the way. Well, back to Monday. Yeah. After Christmas is now done, all over. We're now coming to the New Year soon. But anyway, Monday, I'm hoping to see some train. 22nd. Sorry about the post in the way there, folks. Seen some other stuff there. And yeah, I'm going to do my eastbound run now. Yeah, under the bridge. The spur running through here again. There's a sign to the mall. I was there back on Sunday when I went down this way. Yeah. Still doing my adventure here. Oh yeah. ICBC lot. There's the spur. No train. Oh. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas. No, that's when it's now, but still 12 days of Christmas. Well, looks like I see all 4 units getting ready to do their eastbound trip, I guess. Looks that way from here, anyway. Oh, anyway, crop yards, no, so that time again. CNR. Big size ICBC lot here in New Westminster, BC, which is part of under Queensboro. But I'm soon to be entering New Westminster and gotta check the CNR yard first. One last look before I go. CNR switched out a lot of the cars overnight. Now over to Trop Yard. See some guy weighing this line and checking the freights there. Yeah, it looks like all 4 units for the eastbound valley job, or it could be 3, but still, yeah. You know, the heavy freight is going to pull out today. I don't know. Yeah, looks like nothing on the CNR side from the Burnaby Trop side of the yards, but probably will be later or the next day or whatever this week. The CNR will fill in there. There's a morning shot here now. I'm not sure what freights they'll be pulling out. Maybe from this track side here, or it could be the next, or a bunch of hoppers and over here maybe. I'll see soon enough. Yeah, maybe here. Looks like a possible. Some engines there. I guess they're just getting the engines warmed up still. Yeah, before they're going to do their run. Yeah, a couple back on Saturday, or I think it was Sunday when I was here filming about. Saturday it was. Yeah, I remember seeing a bunch of cars that looked like from a job there. I'm not sure from the westbound or it was prepped up really for today's run. I don't know. At least I thought it was. Yeah, it looks like a crew member checking out the freight that came in. I'm not sure if this would be a westbound trip in here, but maybe new freight from CP. Yeah, there's a bunch of racks here. Haven't seen those engines move out of the hole yet, but oh well. Cars in here. Sure. I don't think the train ran out over the weekend out to the island, but or eastbound valley job or shops train. I don't know, but it's good. I check it out though. Pile of cabooses here and racks and more racks. Oh boy, this will never end, of course. We'll be waiting to be shipped down to this island. Yeah, there's a pile of engines there. I see some other locomotive in the other part there, but not sure what. Maybe they're just going to get 3 engines ready for a run. I'm not sure, but they haven't run yet. But maybe a 3-engine train or maybe 4. I don't know. Just kind of assuming here. Hoppers and box cars and stuff in here, or they might swap and take some other cars out. I don't know. Oh yeah, tank cars here. So maybe it could be that train in here, I don't know. They'll take this out for the valley job for today. They stored a bunch of tank cars yesterday, I remember seeing. Here we go. Lights on. Yeah, see for the eastbound valley job. Yeah. Just getting the test. Just doing a test right now. Testing the lights and stuff. Yeah, before engines looks like for a run. Probably be a late westbound trip, or may come back early. I don't know, one of the two. I've been missing the westbound trips lately, but only once it came back real late, but oh well. Oh, I'm not sure they're just going to move. No, yeah, it looks that way. just getting the engines out. Well, that's cool. It's about time. Yay! We see some train movement here. Just during the weekends, there was no run, I don't think. But if there was, if they shipped any freight out on the weekend, I don't know. But and the shop train will be. If I missed that too, I don't know. Maybe another thing. I can't always catch the train in time, but I do what I can. Yeah. Just coming out of the hole now. Looks like all four of the three have the SD38s and one SD35. Looks like 1, 3, 2, 3, 4, and the 385. In other words, bringing out the big guns again for another heavy run. Probably delivering their goods out to the other part of the section where it's still rails have been flooded. Still, I guess I'm not sure. I don't know. Before usually Monday, Wednesday, and sometimes Friday, they would go out to Huntington to pick up freight from the CN or whatever, and to bring back to the newest interchange for bringing back to CN with the empty hoppers and tank cars, or sometimes center beams too, or coil cars for that matter. But just want to show how it's different angle I'm filming here. Way over there. Sorry, I can't zoom any further, but I can see some engine movement. So just trying to get that part. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Multiple engines in here. What the heck? Am I seeing a little extra added engines under the consist here? Okay. Oh. Yeah. Maybe for a switching part. Yeah. For the big guns, by the looks of it, and then yeah, two road switchers, one MP and a SW900 maybe. Oh man, so 6 locomotive coming out. So maybe for other part of switching and yeah, maybe for the Langley or Abbotsford or out the Sumas area. I don't know where they're going to switch, but the Langley Abbey area or out in the valley anyway. So that's all I need to know. 6 engine train coming out of the hole. Okay. Yeah, 6 engines, all 4 of the big guns, and then 2 road switchers following, trailing behind. Wow. That's a very rare thing I ever seen. Oh, 3-2 is in the lead and 3-1. Okay, and then you later on the way probably back will be the 384 and the 385 there. What's the road switcher numbers here? Oh, that's what I wanted to see. Yeah, 1 MP, 153. Maybe they're going back to the Huntington section. I don't know. Oh, 2 MP. Yeah, maybe they're going to go back to the Chilliwack. I don't know. Okay, anyway. 151 and the 153 MP. My bad. Sorry about that. I said SW900. I couldn't tell it, but it was dark there. Okay, now from a different angle. I'm just on the southbound side of the overpass like usual, where I wanted to film. Just to get a little heads up here. Yeah, the racks are kind of blocking the view there from when I was coming to Queensboro side. It's very rare though. I see 6 engines ever going for an eastbound valley job. I telling you. Well, these probably going to go back to either the switching for Huntington section, or maybe going back, I guess, to Chilliwack, Sumas area. Nice to see these engines while we're here. 151, 153. Straight 4 will be on the return show, I guess, yeah. 385. Now, get a picture of them all together in this angle. Yeah. I need to zoom in so much just to get a full shot here. Just the engines alone's gonna look hilarious going up that hill. I'll be rumbling up the hill in a little while here with all these engines. They were on notch 8 for sure. Oh yeah. Hearing the power of all these EMDs, I tell you. Oh yeah. Well, waiting for the train there, but powering up the engines right now, I guess. Get the airflow to the air brakes maybe. Yeah, they were revving up their engines there. Hear the engine, so 385 especially, I can hear the EMD motor from that one. Yeah. There's two of the ones I saw on the Saturday night when I was filming. Yeah, so they're coming in for a switching duty or a Queensboro job, not sure, but okay, so the engine turbulence went a little bit down, so they're just getting slowly ready there. Must be still waiting for a sub here, because like I catch the train now, because I won't be, with my luck, I probably won't see the westbound 9 until later, if that. Yeah, maybe a late return, depending on the crew change and all that stuff. I can hear all 6 EMDs in unison here. Or I could race up right maybe to the Burke area, I guess. Got bulkhead cars in the front part there, so bulkhead cars. I know a couple of times I've seen before they were taking bulkhead cars out, probably out to the Burke Noon area, maybe. Okay. This is what I seen on Saturday when I was filming from Queensboro side by Walmart. Okay. Yeah. Whoa, that matched cars there, and that one little. I didn't realize how much was stuck to the side there. Okay. As you can see how many cars there were so far on the train, guys, so, or ladies and gentlemen, I mean, yeah, folks. Yeah, this was the car I recognized back on the Saturday. Yeah, it must have been this, so never mind. Boy, this one hopper needs a repainting big time. No offense. It's getting a little rusty, crusty looks. This too. Rusty, crusty looks on that one. Oh, the one tank car at the end. Okay. And I know down in New Westminster they have other tank cars on the other side. That's all they're going to take? I don't know, but anyway, that's it. Yeah, there's the blinker at the end, so that's the end of that car. Okay. I thought they were going to add some extra, because they had some more tank cars found in behind here. I was filming a while back from over the bridge view. Anyway, I gotta make my way now. Whoop, I heard something. Oh, there's lots of people running down below there. What's this here? Well, on my way to the SkyTrain now. 20 seconds just up on the hill. I'll be up that way in a few minutes. Now I can get a little SkyTrain fanning in here. Looks like the Mark III entering eastbound, yeah. Coming to 22nd over the hill. This is coming from the Richmond, Burnaby, Richmond, Queensboro side, where they got the new depot down there, the rapid bus. Yeah, the train will be rumbling up Kennedy Hill momentarily in a few more minutes, so at least I caught it beforehand. Yeah. Bus is here at a different angle. Eastbound elevator, just waiting for it to get in. Yeah. Parked there. Eastbound. From this angle. Eastbound right in the moment. Buses and so there. The old clunky Mark I's, yeah.